Welcome to this week's yoga video. Today we're going to be looking again at yoga for sleep. So this is week 3 of our yoga for sleep program. And today we're going to be looking at trying to release 2 areas where we hold a lot of tension throughout the day that may be causing us a lot of tension in the body when we're trying to sleep. So those 2 areas are our shoulders, particularly around the back of the neck, and into our hips and lower back. So we're going to start this session with a cushion, a large cushion, that allows, when we lay down, allows you to bring your arms all the way down. So first of all, finding a comfortable position. Now if you don't need a cushion, if you can get your arms down with ease, then don't use a cushion. But otherwise, let's bring our arms and back of the head onto a cushion and just allow the shoulders to relax. And here then, let's close our eyes and take some nice deep breaths. So this position allows us to open into the chest, into the top part of the stomach. And it brings our full awareness into the breath, because we can feel that movement with ease as we expand into the chest and bring our awareness into the breath. And remember, the breath is what's going to govern our relaxation. So let's just spend a few moments just simply breathing and trying to relax the back of the arms, the shoulders down onto the cushion. And if you need a little bit higher cushion, then place another one beneath you, so you get more of this ease into the shoulders. Because although we're trying to stretch the muscles and soften into the shoulders, we also want to try and create a sense of relaxation in the body. So this position just allows us to try and bring that full awareness into the depth of the breath. Because as we breathe in with the arms above our head, we've got full access to movement all the way down into the ribs. Taking some nice deep breaths, expanding into the chest, allowing the rib cage to lift, expand, and feel the movement of the stomach as well. We're trying to bring that breath all the way down into the stomach, gently breathing and releasing. And you can use this position if you work a lot leaning over on a computer, for example. It allows you to rebalance into the shoulders. And if you've got a lot of tightness into the lower back, then bring a cushion down underneath the legs as well, just to help flatten the lower back out. Bring our awareness deeper into the breath, expanding and releasing. Let's have 4 more deep breaths where we're completely focusing on expanding the front and side of the body. Breathing and releasing. Every breath getting as much oxygen into the blood as possible to allow it to circulate around the body. Expanding and releasing. And then let's bring some awareness to the lower body. So I'd like us to stay in this position with the arms. Again, keeping the back of the neck nicely supported with the cushion, and a big cushion or pillow to allow the shoulders to relax is ideal. And then bring your right leg into the body, so your foot's flat on the mat, and then the left leg. Just walk your bottom down slightly so you flatten into the lower back, and then bring one leg in at a time into the stomach, and gently just rock. And what we want to do is massage into the lower back. So really try and listen to my words rather than keep looking at the video. And it allows you then to work with your eyes closed and really bring the awareness into the body. if you keep craning around looking at the video, you disturb that sense of internal awareness. With our eyes closed, we can feel deeper into areas of tension. We can concentrate with more ease to the breath. And then we're gently just rocking from side to side, keeping it nice and slow so we can coordinate a little bit with the breath. Rocking from side to side, feeling that ease in the body. Let's have 4 more, 2 either side. Just getting this nice massage movement into the lower back. At the same time, keep those shoulders soft. And then 1 more, over to the side. And then bring your knees back to center. Keep the arms where they are. So again, check into the shoulders, nice and soft, no tension. You might want to move them a little bit. Just get a little bit more comfortable holding onto your hands, or even maybe taking the cushion out from beneath you if you feel they're starting to relax. And then here we're going to do gentle movements. We're going to draw the knees into the chest, then up towards the ceiling, so our legs are straight, then back into the chest, and then away from the body so the knees are up towards the ceiling. So I'll talk you through that again. Into the body, legs up towards the ceiling, and try and keep them straight so we really get into the back of the legs as well. And then back in towards the body, and then knees up towards the ceiling. And we're going to do 8 of these. So closing your eyes, I'll walk you through them. Breathing in, bring your knees into the chest. Breathe out, bring your knees into a straight leg position. Breathe in, bring your knees in towards the chest. Breathe out, bring your knees up towards the ceiling, keeping legs bent. Breathe in, knees in towards the chest. Breathe out, legs up towards the ceiling, soles of the feet up towards the ceiling. Breathe in, knees in towards the chest. Breathe out, knees up towards the ceiling. Breathe in, knees in towards the chest. Breathe out, legs up towards the ceiling. Breathe in, knees in towards the chest. Breathe out, knees up towards the ceiling. Breathe in, knees in towards the chest. Breathe out, legs up towards the ceiling. Breathe in, knees in towards the chest. Breathe out, knees up towards the ceiling. And again, in and up, and in and out, in and up, in and out. 3 more. In and up, in and out, in and up, in and out. Let's have 1 more. In, breathing in, legs up, breathing out. Legs in, breathing in, legs out, knees up towards the ceiling, breathing out. And then bring your feet back towards the ground as heels as close to your bottom as possible, knees up towards the ceiling, and then release the arms down. And here, feeling that movement in the shoulder. We're going to do 4 of these movements, just bringing the arms up above the head, stretching through the shoulder muscles and down towards the body. Let's do 3 more with a breath, breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in And breathing out. One more, breathing in. And breathing out. And then keeping your arms at the side of the body. Just bring the knees into the chest. Hugging the knees into the chest with your hands. And then separating the knees out towards the underarms. Then taking the heels up towards the ceiling. Grabbing hold of the soles of your feet and coming into bear cub pose. And then trying to get that lower back into the mat. As close into the mat as possible. So you feel the tailbone coming down towards the mat. And then the whole of the back of body. Stretching, the inner thigh stretching and trying to get a little bit more freedom into the hips. Take a couple of rounds of breath, breathing in, expanding the breath. Taking nice deep breaths. And then relax. Bringing your legs down to the mat and then grabbing hold of your belt. So taking hold of your belt and then bringing the left foot into the mat and then placing your belt on the sole of your right foot. And then we're going to gently work with the restrictions into the hamstring. So a very gentle movement. So bringing the leg in towards the chest and then back in towards the knee. And we're going that little bit further, allowing the belt to slip through our hands and bringing the foot just towards the floor, but not quite touching. And then we bring the leg back up again, in towards the body, find that point of resistance, and then release. So we're gently working against that point of resistance all the time. Let's work through 8 of these, and we're going to work with the breath. So breathing in, gently guide the leg in with your belt. Breathing out, let the leg come down to nearly touching the floor. Breathing in, bring the leg in, find that point of resistance and keeping the leg nice and straight so we get right into the whole length of the hamstrings. Breathing out, allow the leg to come down. And in, breathing in, and out, breathing out. Let's have 4 more. In, breathing in. Out, breathing out. And breathing in. And breathing out. And in. And then one last one. Let's bring this leg in with use of the leg muscles. This hand is just guiding with the belt, not bringing the leg right in with force. And then release, bring that leg down. Let go of the belt, change over to the other side. So bring the right foot as close to the bottom as possible, knees hip distance. So we know we're working in a balanced position through the legs. Find that straight leg. So for some people it might only be here, but you don't want to be working with a bent leg. So don't try and get this leg in as close as possible and have to bend the leg to do it, because that's a different position. So we're working with a straight leg with the leg directly up from the hip joint, not the outside of the hip joint. And we're going to work, find that resistance, and you'll notice as the time gets on, the leg will come with ease a little bit closer, but don't force it, don't have any tension in the neck. It's trying to link the movement completely with the breath. So breathing in as the leg comes in, and allow the belt to slide through the hand as you breathe out. Take some nice deep breaths in as you come in, and out as you come out. And let's have 7 more. In and out. breathing in and out. Let's keep this breath as long and as soft as possible to really aid this feeling of relaxation, but also getting some tiredness in the leg muscles so they feel heavy when you want to lay down and relax. Let's have 3 more. Let's get a little bit deeper. But remember, using your leg muscles, not yanking the leg in with the belt. Just there to guide. And again, in and out. And one last one, in and out. And then releasing the belt. Bring the belt down to the side and taking the arms back above your head. Again, just trying to bring that softness into the shoulder. Breathing and releasing, and then dropping the ankles over each other and allowing the outside of the knees to just flop down towards the mat. And here you'll notice then that if we bring our bottom a little bit further up, we can create this nice arch into the lower back. And that's what we're trying to create in this position. We're bringing this soft arch into the body. And it allows us to really open up into the stomach. Draw the chin down slightly so we lengthen up into the back of the neck. And we're going to have 8 deep breaths, finding expansion into the whole of the upper body. And at the same time, relaxing the legs. So as we breathe in, we're opening up, arching into the front of the body. And as we breathe out, we're softening down, allowing the back muscles to completely release. So as we breathe in, we get that feeling when we're in the cat-cow flow. The stomach muscles are being stretched, the psoas muscles being stretched. We've got space into the rib cage. And as we breathe out, we want to relax the whole of the back of the body. The hips, the back, the shoulders. Let's have 4 more. Two more deep breaths. And last one. And then relax. And I would like you to bring the cushion, so it's the big cushion, down now to underneath your back. So your head is dropped down onto the mat and your bottom is dropped down beneath the cushion. So we've got this natural arch into the body and the head's dropped back down. And try and move your shoulders. So if you've got a nice soft cushion, you can move it down. So we've got the backs of our arms coming down towards the mat and the shoulders if possible. Bring the soles of the feet together and just let the legs flop out to the side. And here we're going to lay and simply breathe. And try and lay here for at least 2 or 3 minutes. Just gently breathing. Letting go of any tension. And just enjoying this feeling of relaxation and length down into the digestive system. Allowing any tension to be released from the hips and the shoulders. Gently releasing and softening the breath.